What's going on, guys, and welcome to another Dark Souls video where I'll be taking on all the bosses. This time I'm going to be taking on Yhorm the Giant. And this boss was a weird one because in a way this boss could quite possibly have been the most difficult boss in the whole game, but at the same time it could have been without a doubt the most easiest. Don't worry, you'll understand what I mean in a bit. So here's my stats right here. I'm level 74 and put in quite a bit more time since my last video. What's my time? 35 hours, 26 minutes, and 22 seconds. Okay, not bad. So, anyway, like I was saying, we're going to quickly make our way to the boss here. And, you know how you get those red free scratches on the floor that give you messages from other players? Well, I fought this guy quite a few times and he was just destroying me over and over again. And one time he actually knocked me to the very back of the room where there was some of those scratches on the floor. And I read what it said, and it said something like, use this sword to kill the giant. Something like that. But before I could pick the sword up, he just fucking destroyed me. So this time, the first thing I did was quickly make my way back there to pick that sword up. There's the scratches right there that I was talking about. There's the sword. So obviously I couldn't equip the sword now because he would never give me a chance to equip it. So instead I decided to just have a go, and you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to hit him a few times now, and just look. I hit him about 5 times here, and look how much damage it's doing. It's doing barely anything. I hit him 5 times. And his health bar barely went down a fraction. That's what I mean. This could quite possibly be the hardest boss in the entire game. I mean, he hits so hard as well. I mean, look at this. He just completely destroys me. So anyway, I had another go and I tried to use the sword that I just picked up, and that sword was even worse. It was even weaker. So I went on the stats page and I noticed at the bottom it said about the skill. It said about assuming a stance and it's most effective against giants. So I decided to give that a go. Stance moves are not something that I really use that much in this game at all, but I thought there's clearly a trick to this boss. So I decided to give it a go. Straight away, you can notice as soon as I equip it, my weight ratio goes 77%. That's very bad in this game. So here I am just practicing the stance moves because, like I said, I don't really use them that much, and it sort of creates like a tornado shot. So I'm just going to practice them for a while just to get the grips of it. But like I was saying, your weight ratio, if it goes above 70%, you're in big trouble because it slows your movement down. It specifically slows your rolling speed down, and that's a big problem, especially in a game like this where dodging is a key part of the game. So I'm just going to unequip my shield here to take it below 70%, because you need to keep it below 70%, because otherwise, like I said, it will severely impact your rolling speed, and that's not good. You want to be able to roll, you want to be able to dodge the enemies. So I'm just going to make my way over to the boss now, and luckily he starts on the opposite side of the arena. That gives you plenty of time to charge up your sword. And I only hit him once, and you'll see yourself how much damage it does to him just with hitting him once. Look at that. I would say that's about 1/5 of his health right there, and I only hit him once. And basically you just gotta keep spamming this move. I think the main trick of this boss is getting enough distance between you and him so that you can charge your sword up. And that's really the only trick, just getting enough distance to charge your sword up. That's what I mean when I said that this boss could be the hardest boss in the entire game, or it could be the easiest, depending on how you play him. I'm sure that there are a bunch of Dark Souls experts out there who have beaten this guy, you know, the traditional way, but I would never have a chance in a billion years. No way in hell. So look, one more hit and he'll be done. It's ridiculous how easy this boss is with his sword. I will just say though, I have tried this sword against other enemies, normal enemies, and it's pathetically weak. It's definitely only really good against giants. So yeah, there's another one. There's another boss dead. And yeah, it was ridiculous how easy that boss was once you exploited it. But then I guess I guess I've made this point multiple times in my videos. Every single boss has a weakness that you can exploit, and you just gotta figure it out. And like I said, if he hadn't knocked me to that side of the arena, and I hadn't have just happened to have landed on those red scratches, I wouldn't have read them. I wouldn't have seen what I seen about the sword, and then I wouldn't even have tried it. So I suppose, in a way, I kind of got lucky, because if that hadn't have happened, chances are I still would have been stuck trying to do that boss the normal way now. It was ridiculous. So after I beat that boss, a short cutscene just happened, and I ended up in an area, and usually I end the video after I do the boss, but I do think this was kind of cool what happened next. So I woke up in this area after the cutscene, and straight away I see that woman in front of me, and I guess that I have to talk to her to continue the story, but I really didn't want to do that straight away. I wanted to go and find a bonfire. I wanted to save my game and go back to the shrine and level up with all those souls I just got. So I thought, I'm going to leave her for now. I'm going to go and find a bonfire. So I head out these doors to try and find one, and look where I find myself back in. This is the same level that you fight that ice fucking dog. I've basically gone around in a huge circle. So I'm just going to I know where the bonfire is because I've been to this level before. So I just re-equip my equipment because it's definitely what I favour using. And I just go and head to the bonfire. It's pretty cool that I'm back here. I just, I have a little go at these enemies, just to really see just how much more powerful that I've gotten. Because the first time you're in this level, these guys are really hard to beat. But look at this now. Look how much damage I did just with one hit. I took him out in 3 hits. 3 hits, and this guy, I think yeah, this guy, I took him down in 2 hits. So that's a real testament to just how powerful my character's become. So here's that ominous area. Well, I took on the ice dog, and he gave me so much trouble. I'm all the way back here after all this time. And yeah, like I said, this boss was ridiculously easy. But again, like I said, it all came down to luck, really. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. And I'm going to be doing another video straight after this, so you'll understand why in that video, because it's something that I was not expecting. It was completely out of the blue. Usually when you come to a boss, you come to a fog door so you know the boss is coming. That didn't happen the next time, so it took me by complete surprise. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to start the next one. I'm going to upload them back to back because they pretty much were back to back. So I'll see you next time, guys.